Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Natalie and I'm a Carolina homeschooler. I'm coming to you today from my back deck. The weather is amazing, the sun is setting, and hopefully the cicadas and the bugs won't be too loud as I try to review this curriculum with you. I want to talk to you today about essentials in writing. If you've seen my other video, Essentials in Literature, you know how much I love this curriculum. So I wanted to share with you the other half of Essentials in Literature. So let me turn the camera around and I'll walk you through Essentials in Writing. All right, guys, this is Essentials in Writing 7. I use this for my 7th grader this year along with Essentials in Literature. Let me show you first thing in the very back of this curriculum. It comes with 3 CDs. There's 2 and then there's 1 on the back. Our CD is actually in the DVD player right now because we're working our way through this curriculum. But it comes with the CDs. You pop those in and watch each lesson, and then you can go in and do the workbook pages that are associated with that lesson. So to start off, they have a letter to the parents. The next couple pages talk about answer keys and scoring and final compositions, how long it takes to do a given assignment roughly, a suggested approach, and a curriculum format. You don't have to follow this, but they're just giving you suggestions as to how to lay out each day of the week. There's also a syllabus, which tells you all of the different lessons and then the little sub-lessons in between. So it runs through everything for the entire curriculum. Then they also have the 34-week plan. This is amazing. It has the Essentials in Writing on one side and then the Essentials in Literature on the other. You don't have to do both. You can do one or the other, but the Essentials in Literature outline is not listed in the Essentials in Literature book. I wish it was, but it's not. However, you can go online, talk to their customer service. They are amazing over there. They can send you this this outline so that you know what to do if you're just using the literature. If not, then you can use either both or just one, but you've got it in the Essentials in Writing book. So it goes through each week and what lessons you're to do each week, depending on if you're in writing or literature. And if you're doing both, or even if you're just doing one, they do give you breaks. They give you a 1-week break every, I don't know, it's like 5 or 6 weeks, something like that. So it's not too overwhelming. So this runs through 34 weeks to complete the entire curriculum. In South Carolina, we have to do school for 36 weeks. So that gives us a little wiggle room, whether we're sick for a week or we get stuck on a particular lesson and we want to go a little further, or my son isn't understanding it and we want to just get a little more practice with it. That allows us a little bit of wiggle room. So I think that's perfect. And then there's a table of contents. So in this book, we're learning sentence structure, composition, that's a big one, and then for the remainder of the year, research paper on how to properly write a research paper. Then it gets into, you pop the DVD in, you listen to the lesson, and Mr. Stevens goes through just the lessons in great detail, gives great examples. He's easy to follow, easy to understand, and it helps my son understand what to do in the text. After watching the video, he's like, oh, Mom, I got this. I know exactly what to do. And then so he comes and just does the lesson for that day. Sometimes it's a couple pages, sometimes it's just one, sometimes it's like 3 or 4, but they're easy. It might take 30, 40 minutes, just depending on what lesson we're doing and how hard it is. So that, we're working on independent clauses here. Let me flip back a couple more pages. That's the formal paragraph. We're doing compound sentences, run-on sentences. I think he just did hyperboles and trying to find it. Personification was the one we just did. We get into formal paragraphs, the writing process, a narrative paragraph. This is really interesting because it separates out each section that you need. You have your opening sentence, you have 3 or 4 detailed sentences, and then your closing sentence. It's just the perfect way to teach kids how to write. It's very simple. It's easy to understand. I love this curriculum. It's really been great for my son. And my son hates to write. He really, really does. But he doesn't mind diving into this. which I think is a huge, huge win. So kudos to you guys at Essentials in Writing for making it fun for my son, because he just wouldn't do it otherwise. And they have, you know, cute little graphics and stuff in there, but this is figurative language. It talks about dialogue. What else? More figurative language, hyperboles, personification. There's that personification I talked about. We're doing metaphors, similes, and then he's on, I don't know what lesson we're on right now. And then you get, you know, pre-writing things and brainstorming, and it goes through all of this stuff. So I can't say enough about Essentials in Writing and Essentials in Literature. It's just an amazing program. And like I said, for my son who does not like to write, he actually is writing with this curriculum. So that's a bonus. And the customer service is just fantastic. Anything you need, they're there to help. It's just you go on their website and you click on the chat and they're right there and they get back to you promptly. It's just, I don't know, I can't say enough about it. It's really great. So that is a quick walkthrough of Essentials in Writing. And you can check out my other video, Essentials in Literature. And that, I think, is it. I'm going to head inside before the rain comes because it looks like another thunderstorm is on its way. Oh, and don't forget, guys, if you like this curriculum review and want more curriculum reviews and walkthroughs, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and also tap on the little bell. That'll give you notifications as soon as I post new content.